Hello and welcome to PlayJamUK Gaming Podcast number 3. I'm your host Shabran Alam and today is the 17th of July 2009. I have a guest with me again today from last week, if you remember.
Yo, what's happening, dudes? Mr. Flow on the scene.
Yep. And we were going to have another guest with us today, but he was feeling ill.
Called in sick.
Yeah.
That is sicky on us.
Yeah. So hopefully he should be here for next week's, and we might even have about three or four of us next week. So
not bad.
Yeah, so look forward to that. First thing I want to do is let you guys know about our structure of our podcast. As you know, over the last couple of weeks, we've actually tried to create this podcast into something that is a weekly thing, and because of it, we've come up with a name. We've made a YouTube channel, which I'm probably listing this on. And we've come up with a structure like loads of other podcasts, like Invisible Walls on Game Trailers, Giant Bombcast on giantbomb.com. So our structure is, in the beginning, we'll talk about what we've been doing for the past week, gaming wise, or just in general. And then we'll have 4 sections. Now these are announcements. In the beginning, we'll just announce anything that we want to just let you guys know that maybe we've seen, that we want you to watch, or just anything in general.
Yeah.
And the second one, this is the order it's going to go in. And the second thing is called headlines. We'll just quickly announce all the headlines for the week, things like release dates, prices, delays, just to get you up to speed with what's happening. And then, which is our main thing we do every week, is discussions on certain topics. That will stay the same as we've been doing for the last 2 weeks. And then we have a section where we'll pull out 2 topics and we'll spend some time talking about them and what we think, and try to create a back and forth discussion.
Basically got more detailed into certain topics.
Yeah, where our topic section is more like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good 6-7 minute discussion.
Hopefully.
Finally, questions from the users. That will be the very last thing that we do. Okay, so now that we've given the viewers the structure of the podcast, let's get to the first one, which is what you've been doing for this past week.
I've had a good week. I've actually caught hay fever last couple of days, so I've been keeping low.
Yeah.
Trying to make it better. It's alright today. My nose is still a bit blocked, as you might be able to tell, but it's alright. I've watched a couple of films this week. I watched that Chun-Li movie, Street Fighter Chun-Li. Was it Street Fighter?
The Legend of Chun-Li.
The Legend of Chun-Li, yeah. I actually enjoyed it pretty much, considering, well, a lot of the reviews weren't raving about it, because maybe, expectations were high and stuff because of the game just coming out and stuff like that. But, as a drama, I thought it was pretty decent. I mean, the story was pretty good. It wasn't like really bad. I thought the actual Street Fighter 4 anime was really bad. Storytelling and stuff like that. But this was it was pretty decent, man. And Chun-Li, what's her name? Kristen Kirk.
Actually looks like Chun-Li as well.
Kind of looks like Chun-Li.
Yeah.
She kind of done a bit. She got in on a few of the action scenes and stuff. I thought it was pretty good. A lot of the casting for some of the characters was a bit weird.
Yeah.
As in, they just looked out of place. But apart from that, I thought it was a decent movie. It wasn't too much special effects. Just about enough.
Yep. Gaming wise, you played any
Gaming
games?
wise, I started playing the new Bourne Conspiracy game. It's pretty good as
well. I
well.
saw your achievements, you're like 20 out of 50 or something.
That was just one session I was playing.
Oh my days.
I did about 5 levels, I think.
Okay. How many are there altogether? You know? Or?
There's 11 chapters, if I remember correctly. 11 or 12.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can't be as bad as Terminator, can it?
No, nothing can be as bad as that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good game, very action orientated, always moving along fast, good adrenaline feeling, and good QTEs and stuff like that. It's a good game.
Okay, cool. I've basically been job hunting this whole week. Finished uni about 2.5 weeks ago, and been job hunting. Watched a few movies. I watched Sixth Sense last night. It's been a decade since it came out.
That little classic.
Yeah, so started watching that. I don't. Well, obviously, I'm assuming everyone's probably seen it who's listening to this, but I don't.
If you haven't,
I'm not.
Turn the volume down for 10 seconds right now.
No, I'm not going to spoil it, but I will say that knowing what happens in the film, before I watched it, the main thing that happens in the film, I'm watching it from that perspective, and actually, it's still not that bad. I mean, every scene I'm watching now, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. Even though I'm not meant to get it.
I kind of understand it more than when I watched it 10 years ago, because I'm older,
exactly,
stuff now.
And I just thought it was kind of good. But again, I'm assuming I'll probably enjoy it a lot more if I didn't know what actually happened.
Yeah.
But
it was a very well made movie.
Yeah, exactly. And what's the young kid's name? Something.
Oh, what's his name?
Joel...
He came in AI as well, didn't he?
Yeah, him. Yeah. The young kid.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
He's very, very good in this film. He's really, really good. He would easily, if that was him today, he would give some actors a run for their money. Like he was.
He must be pretty old now, though, in his teens.
Yeah, I saw he's about 18 now, I think.
Is it?
18, 19, yeah.
I can't even imagine him.
Quite old. I actually checked IMDb, and he does look different. But he was very, very good.
Yeah.
He did the voice for Sora in Kingdom Hearts as well.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and I was trying to pick that up in the film, but not so much because the game came out a couple of years after the film.
His voice is probably broken
changed.
now.
Probably, yeah.
Like really deep.
Yeah,
like yours.
I assume. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you never know. But it was quite soft in The Sixth Sense.
He was young then.
Yeah, he was 11.
11. Okay.
In that film. Other than that,
playing any games recently?
Games. I've just been playing Fallout 3, which is just. Like I said to one of my mates, I never knew scavenging could be so fun, like looting different places and then just looking for someone who you can sell everything to. Fallout 3, that's it really. No other new games I've been playing. Okay, so let's get on to the announcements. Anything you want to announce to us? Anything you've seen on YouTube that you want anyone to watch, or just
well, the Street Fighter Legend movie, I think everyone should check that out, all the Street Fighter fans. I think they'll enjoy it. And that's about it. I think we've announced everything in our general section in terms of what we did. We're just announcing for people to check them out, really.
Yeah. Shout out to Giant Bomb and the endurance run that they're doing with Persona 4. I'm assuming most of you are probably watching it.
I've seen a couple of episodes of that.
You know what? It's really funny.
It's hilarious.
I'm not going to lie. It's Friday today, so they are on episode 110 right now.
Wow.
And I'm on episode 100. And I actually started watching that, and I saw the time limit on that. It was 91 minutes.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Some of the commentating that they do it's really good.
I think gameplay wise, they've done about 60 hours now.
About
like
60 hours. No. What do you mean, up to 110 episodes?
Yeah.
On episode 100, they were on 57 hours. So I'm assuming they've done about 70 hours so far.
Yeah, it must be, yeah. But
yeah, they're pretty funny, so you should check them out.
It's a really good game, man. Persona 4.
Okay, now onto the headlines. First thing, Bethesda's classic The Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall is going for free. So if you just go onto their official website, you should be able to download that game for free now. Plants vs Zombies, a popular iPhone and iTouch game, is headed to more platforms. So if you don't have an iTouch or an iPhone, you can just wait out for a little bit longer. Steam Weekend Sale offers half price for Grid. Because it's Friday now, I'm not too sure, maybe it's going to finish, but just check Steam again and check if the sale's up. Xbox Live's Summer of Arcade lineup has been reshuffled. Most of you probably know this already, but if you don't, so it's July 22nd for Splosion Man, 800 points or $10. July 29th for Marvel vs Capcom 2, 1200 points or $15.